Hello and welcome to the show with me, Jillian. Now, today I am very excited about this project and my guest, who is Juan Paniagua, who is the co-founder of NeftyBlocks.com. So Juan, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me here, Jillian. I'm very excited to be here with you.
Well, the reason why we're here is that I'm putting together a collection and I'm going, how do I put together the boxes? How do I do all this? And then somebody told me about your project, NeftyBlocks.com. So anyone listening, people watching these podcasts, these videocasts, they want to know how to do collections. What does your software do and how do they use it?
Okay, basically our software is a web application that allows collections to manage in an easier way their collections on the Wax blockchain. We build on top of the Atomic Hub standard, on the Atomic Assets standard, and we provide tools for collections to create drops and gamify their collections. Okay,
so someone comes onto your website, so they have a collection, right? And most of these collections, they want to put them into packs. People can open the packs. That's the fun thing that Wax specializes in. So what do they need to have before they come to your website? Well, how far do they need to be in advanced?
Okay, at the moment, what they need to do is go to Atomic Hub and create a collection and get their collection verified and create the templates they want to use to create their NFTs. Once they have that, they can come to NeftyBlocks and there they can mint NFTs, they can configure packs, create drops to sell their packs, and they can also create a branded page for their collection so that collectors can go there and see all the available NFTs and drops. But they can also configure something we call blends, and now the super blends, which are basically gamification mechanics where collections can allow collectors to get 2 NFTs or more, a set of ingredients, and convert them into a nicer or a rarer NFT.
Oh, wow. So these are things that have been very expensive in the past. How much does it cost people to use the NeftyBlocks.com?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. That might change a little bit, and not in the sense that we are going to charge, because our idea is that we never want to charge people. We never want to charge collections to create a collection and to work on the platform. So at the moment, there are a lot of free tools, and all of those tools will still be 100% free in the future. What we are doing is that we are introducing a set of premium features, but we don't really want to charge for them either. So the solution we came up with is that we created a token, the Nefty token. So collections staking the Nefty token will gain access to these premium features. And when they feel that it's no longer interesting for them to have access to the premium features, they can unstake their Nefty and sell it wax to get sell it back to get wax.
So you've just jumped into my next part of this conversation. I just want to recap for people. You have a collection, right? You need to mint them yourselves currently on the Atomic Hub, right? So it's a Wax blockchain. But you provide the tools so they can figure out what kind of rarities they have. So that's all done by your software. And this was very expensive. Only a few months ago, people would spend $4,000 or $5,000 to have this done.
Yes.
So this is a huge service. People wanting to put it together. And I love this because, as I say, I'm doing it now. And it's so confusing to have this service is amazing. But the next part, which is really nice, so you want to keep this service free. And how you're doing that, you're going to do a community sale for the Nefty token. So that's happening on the 31st of August. This show will go out before then, but in case you're watching it afterwards, it's already happened. And if it's already happened, you can still mine them. But so tell me a bit, what's going to happen on the 31st of August? How many Nefty tokens do you want to sell, or how is it going to work?
Okay, basically what we released, as I just told you, is the Nefty token and a certain amount of tokens. I don't remember the exact percentage right now, but they will be offered in the community sale. But it will be a sale that it's not like a regular token sale that people are used to. What will happen is that we will have 3 different NFTs, and these 3 different NFTs will come inside 3 packs. So what we are really doing is that we are selling packs. And when people, after buying the pack, they will be able to open it. And when they open the pack, they will immediately receive a certain amount of predefined amount of Nefty in their wallets directly.
So this is so clever. You're using the skills that you have. So you're selling the token in packs. Now, do people know how many Nefties are going to be? Is it hidden, or is there a bit of gamification there?
No. It's not hidden. It's fully transparent. In the white, anybody can go to the white paper and check. There are the amounts there. If I remember correctly, there is the collector NFT has 400 Nefties. The collector 400, the artist 1300, and the whale has 3200 Nefties.
Okay.
But this is not everything, because what will happen is that if you buy the collector, of course, if you buy the collector, which is the smaller pack, the unit price per Nefty, it's a little bit higher than when you buy the whale.
So there's a discount worked into.
Yeah, there is a discount.
Size.
The bigger the pack you buy, there is a discount on the token.
Yeah.
But there is also something very interesting. For example, collectors who buy the collector will have the chance to win one artist. There will be 128 artists hidden in the collectors. There will be 64 whales hidden in the artists. And there will be one golden Betsy hidden in the whale packs. And the golden Betsy is the best, because the golden Betsy will give you 32,000 Nefties.
Wow. So there's only one golden Betsy.
Well, not really. There are two golden Betsies.
Okay.
One will be delivered in these packs, but we also are creating something completely different, which is called the cross collection packs. It's the first time that this happens on the Wax ecosystem. We are creating a pack with NFTs from around 20 different collections. And people who bought from, who buys at the community sale will be able to participate in the drop. Well, it's not a drop, it's really a blend to get the cross collection pack. But this will be a little bit run as much as you can, because there will only be around 2,500 cross collection packs. And so people will have to be very fast and go and claim their pack.
Okay, so you've really done a gamification on this process. What is the price, the base price for the collector? How expensive is that pack?
Okay, that's something I have to check, but give me 1 second. I will get that price. I think the collector is around $50, but let me check.
Okay, just get an idea. That's fine, but you don't have to do an exact money. So
yeah, it's around $50. Sorry, the collector is around 50. The artist is around 150, and the whale almost 300.
Okay, all right. So we have an idea of pricing. So
yes,
once that's all done, right? People have Nefties. Where will they sit? Will they sit in a wallet, or where will they go?
Yes, it comes to your Wax wallet, and it's a token just like any other token that exists on the Wax ecosystem.
Okay.
The difference is that you will be able to use this token. This token is really classified as it's a hybrid token, which you can use as a utility token, because it will allow you to gain access to the premium services of NeftyBlocks. But it is also a governance token, because besides giving you access to the premium services, it will also allow collections to request new features, because we really believe that that there's nobody better than the collections and the collectors, of course, but the community in general, to decide and to propose which features we should include in the future. This is something that that is for collectors to have fun, and for collections to be able to create amazing things for collectors. So we want them to be in control of the functional side. This doesn't mean that we will not continue developing, that we will not have some saying in everything. They will have something to say about the functionality of the website, features of the website.
That makes great sense. So it's working a bit like a DAO, so people can have a look and
Yes.
say, and you're right, people who are working in this space, they know what the problems are, and they know what they want to do and what they can't do. And then asking you makes a great, this is clever. This is clever. So how many Nifty tokens, sorry, will there be altogether?
It will be a limited supply of 100 million. Never, we will never mint anything more than that.
Okay, and so the idea is, oh, sorry.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, go ahead.
I was going to say, because you're going to mint them, people will use them, they can trade them, they can vote with them, and if they stake in the community, that's when they get their premium features and they can do their voting as well. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, but besides that, we have the liquidity mining program, because the staking to gain access to the premium features and staking to be able to propose features, that's something very good for collections. But we also wanted to include collectors here. And the idea is that the Nifty token should incentivize the use of the platform. People should come to the platform and should get something in return besides the fact that they can buy and sell their NFTs here. The idea is that with the liquidity mining, we will release 150,000 NFTs every week, and they will be shared initially 50-50 between buyers and sellers in the platform, and they will be shared according to how much everybody has bought or sold on the platform during the previous week.
Wow.
But there's something additional there. Both people and collections staking Nifty, instead of getting, let's say, just the proportional share that they have, they will be able to multiply their stake by staking Nifty. So if you are staking Nifty and you are level 3 staking, you will have more mining power. So you will receive more Nifty every week than somebody who's not staking Nifty.
So tell me, a couple of things that I went around your white paper, which is on the NeftyBlocks.com website. Short, easy to read. Nefty King, what's the Nefty King?
The Nefty Kings are top collections that are really involved in the community, that are proposing features, that are doing great things for everybody, not just for themselves, but that are good and benefit more collections. And we think that these collections should have a special place on the website. People should be able to know who is very active on the platform and who is really thinking about the community. And for them, we have a special, we don't have it right now. We're building this special place. You're also,
a Nefty Quest. What's a Nefty Quest?
That's also a gamified smart contract that we plan to add for all the collections. And the idea for that came because we find very frustrating that there are a couple of games on the Wax ecosystem that are there, but no single game that I know has clear and transparent rules on how to add new collections. So we said, okay, if we do the Nefty Quest, we can do some kind of game where collections can participate and can join just by following a set of clearly defined rules. And that's also something that is on our roadmap. We will create this game and add it so that collections can be there. And by joining the Nefty Quest, what we want is help collections to move not only the primary, but also the secondary market. Allow them to, yes. Yeah, that's the idea, that we should benefit collections, allow collections to be more active, but also allow collectors to make something in return, have something in return. So we are still fully defining the mechanics, but that's the general idea of the—
Which makes sense, because increasingly people say, because I like what you're doing here, because you're saying you're going to get the users to drive features that are needed. And we see increasingly that static collections are not as interesting as ones that are involved in games, or there's different, I say there's a bit more action going on. So it's not just in your wallet, you can do stuff with it. So are you planning on doing a marketplace as well then?
Yes, we are planning to have our own marketplace. Of course, it will be built on top of the atomic assets, because we think the atomic assets are a great standard. So why reinvent the wheel when there is a perfectly round wheel out there? So yeah, we will build on top of that. But yes, we should have that published. I hope before the end of the year.
Okay, and you're going to become a Wax Guild member. What's the reasoning behind that?
Well, the reasoning behind that is because to be able to provide the service levels that we are providing now with NeftyBlocks, we needed to install our own infrastructure. We have now two Wax nodes, which are not producing right now, but we are already spending that, and Wax has a very clever way of including nodes into the 21 block producers that exist on Wax. And we think that with what we are giving to the community and what we are giving to the Wax ecosystem, we should perfectly qualify for that. And of course, that will allow us to have a more predictable income from the blockchain. So that's a little bit the reasoning behind that. But even if we don't make it, we are still investing in all the hardware, because we need it. We need it to be able to provide the service we provide to the community.
Okay, and finally, Juan, Alpaca World. That's your collection. And you don't have any alpacas. What inspired you to do Alpaca World? Where did that come from?
Yes, it's very crazy, but because it's just because
you like alpacas?
We wanted to start a collection.
Yeah.
And I asked one of my daughters, 14 years old, and I said, maybe you should come up with something that we can do for a collection. And she came up with an alpaca, and that's how we got started here. If it wasn't for that collection, NeftyBlocks would not exist.
Wow. And it's funny, I haven't asked that question before. In the back of my mind, I was going, I bet there's a daughter in there someplace who's suggested the alpacas. Oh, that's amazing. And we're going to do a project, aren't we, with real alpacas? We've decided that at the start of this call.
Yes, indeed. We have to do that. We have to do that, indeed.
Well, I am very excited. I love this. Do you know what I love about it? Because anyone making NFTs, especially collectibles, it's tough from the start unless you are a programmer. And it's just having all this technology and the guidance and the community. Where does do you have a strong community? Where do you hang out? Is it Telegram or Discord?
Mostly on Discord. Well, we had a Telegram, but the Telegram now is a read-only channel. We are on Discord.
So Discord, where everybody's chatting about the different things that are happening. Wow.
Yes. Indeed.
How can they get invited to that? Is it on your website?
Yes, it's on our website. There's a link to the Discord, and there's also something very important that many people haven't seen. There's a link to Medium. And in Medium, you can find a lot of tutorials teaching you how to create packs, how to create drops, how to create blends, and so on. All of the features of NeftyBlocks are explained there.
Brilliant. I didn't know that. That's fantastic.
Yes.
And then actually, I can ask you one last question. So people want to buy for the community sale, where do they go to buy the NeftyBlocks? The Nefty token.
It will be, as everything is an NFT, we have a collection which is called Uncut Nefties, and the sale will be published there. We will also have a big banner with the link. If you go to neftyblocks.com, the day of the sale, it's 2 days actually. The sale will last 48 hours, and there will be a big banner. You click there, and you will be redirected to the drop. Wow. For the three different packs.
Exciting. What can I say, Juan? I really like it. The space is so exciting. It changes so fast. It moves so fast. And I love what you're doing. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you for having me here. And I'm looking forward to doing something together with the alpacas.
For sure. Alpacas first and then the horses.
Yes.